Pick up the blitz. Flag is thrown. There's your first down and a lot more for Demaryius Thomas. Swing and a shot by Freeman. Deep into the night. Back-to-back homers for the Braves.
Blake Griffin will turn. Shoot a free throw in. Foul. They go.
They cut the big land. They
go. All right. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's time for the #1 sports podcast as well. It's time for sports for you. I'm John. That's Mark.
Here
later on. That's Cody on the Cody Tuesday. Live on your TV screen. What's going on? Live on your TV screens, on your laptops, on your desktops, on YouTube and X. So hit that subscribe button for Sports for You podcast on YouTube. Townhouse Media on YouTube, Culture Clash Network, and Ballers and Breeze on YouTube. What up, Noodle? We make sure you follow us. Make sure you following us on X, Instagram, and TikTok at Sports View Podcast at Ballers and Briefs. Lots to talk about tonight. Obviously, mainly with the NBA Finals. We're gonna get into that. Some NFL stories, a couple of college football stories to discuss that we discussed over the last show. I want to get Cody's thoughts.
What up, Sam?
If I was next off, what up, Sam? By the way, Sam, happy birthday to Sam.
Happy birthday, Sam.
Sam,
happy birthday, Sam.
Weekend, so
same day as the Great Prince, you heard?
Yeah, so shout out to Sam. Happy birthday to another man. And by the way, happy birthday to my brother Marty McFly. Flyer to you from the Susio Boys. Birthday is today. So congratulations.
All right, I see you, Sam. I see you.
It's 24-hour cardio.
Get it in, man. Whenever you can.
So congratulations. Congratulations to Sam, 43 years young. Happy to hear you made another year, brother. So congratulations. Let's go ahead and start. Let's just go ahead. Obviously, I named tonight's show. Obviously, what was going on, what we experienced the last 24 hours, and that's tonight's show was called Madison Spurs Garden, because last night we thought was the Knicks, their first home game in the Garden in 27 years. But just like their last home game, finals game in the Garden 27 years ago, it was about the San Antonio Spurs. What up, Nessa? Hola. Said to my wife at the dinner on my birthday. Your first birthday as a married man. Salute to you, Sam. But this is what we're going to talk about. Not to talk about. Obviously, we're going to focus on the finals. I can't wait to get Cody's thoughts on this Brandon Storesby situation. Obviously, we're going to talk about the president showing up, which he shouldn't have. And obviously, I'm going to get Cody's thoughts on other NFL stories. We talked about Russell Wilson's retirement and then Nick Saban on Capitol Hill. So, on the college football side.
What up, Miles?
Miles said, yeah, go Spurs. What up, JoJo?
Hey, JoJo.
So, yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Last night, Spurs went ahead and got the job done last night, winning game 3 of the NBA Finals, 115-111. Victor Wembanyama, 32 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. He made some he became the second youngest player to have a 35-5 game in the finals. Of course, the youngest was Urban Magic Johnson. Now it's him. But before Wemby, it was the late great Kobe Bean Bryant. So, but this game obviously had it all. There was a lot of physicality, a lot of aggressiveness, but the Spurs, they did get the job done, and they are now back in the series, down 2-1 to the Knicks. Game 4 tomorrow. The game 5 will be Saturday back in San Antonio. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Mark, you was watching the game last night. All right, Cody, I assume you watched some of it last night, but go ahead, Mark. What happened last night? What did you see from this game last night?
Jalen Brunson. I don't want to put everything on Jalen Brunson, but What got the Knicks rolling so far is running the offense through Cat.
Mhm.
I've seen a couple of times where Jalen Brunson called off Cat, like waved off Cat, and I think that kind of derailed them from what they've been doing to get them to this point. And then I think Stephen Castle made some big threes. San Antonio made shots yesterday, man. I think that was the biggest thing. That was a big win.
Cody, did you get a chance to check out the game yesterday?
I mean, of course, I was riding the hot seat at first, thinking I was gonna make money, and then I ended up shitting the bed last night because of Landry Shamet just didn't Shamet, however the fuck you say, was Landry shitbag that like literally didn't 3 points ain't gonna do it for me. So yeah, but man, it's really to me like like Mark said, Brunson. I want to say that dude. I don't know, man. I just sometimes I feel like he wants to be the super duper guy, like number one. That I don't know, man. I guess maybe just I have like PTSD from his time in Dallas, which he wasn't a number one there because he was behind Luka. And I just don't know if he's the guy. I don't know. And like the fact that Mark said, like they were running it through Cat, and Cat only had what, fucking 11 points,
right?
Like 11 points. That's not gonna win you ball games. When literally the guy that's been cooking people the first 2 games isn't doing anything, and then you have this big alien motherfucker right here. Like, I don't know, dude. Sometimes I'm watching him play, and I'm like, Wemby just looks like. Do y'all remember the superhero Elastaman? Like he just like his arms just like feel like they're stretching, and then like his effortless blocks, dude. Like sometimes like blocks I just feel like are just effortless for him. It's like he's playing fucking volleyball. I don't know. It's just it. I think I feel like the moment was too big for the Knicks. Like it was too big for them that first game in Madison Square Garden for the finals. There was so much going on. Trump was there. All the big name actors were there. Like I saw Larry Johnson in the crowd. You know what I mean? Like shout out to Larry Johnson. God, it makes me feel old because he looks old as shit.
Yeah,
but like
they have Celebrity Row. They got Knicks Row in the Garden.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. I felt like that the Knicks was too big of a moment for them.
Wemby has been doing what Mark's been calling for all finals. Go to the basket. And he got down there and it was like butter. It was barbecue chicken every time he got to the rim. And he got cooking. Then that let Stephon Castle start cooking. Let me tell you something. Stephon Castle, man. Everybody was just wondering when the Spurs gonna be ready for the New York Knicks in Madison Square Garden and ready for that Madison Square Garden crowd. Yeah, LJ was a beast before that back injury, Fat.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Especially in Charlotte.
I agree with you. That's the one thing I'll ever agree with you, Fat. Like no shade from me.
Let me ask y'all a question. Where did Stephon Castle go to college?
UConn.
What did he do in college?
He went back to back, right?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Where did they play some of their home games?
The Garden.
So why the heck do people think that he would not have been ready for this moment?
A lot of them.
Sebastian came up with a comparison to Stephon Castle. I'll say that later on during the show. Just remind me.
Okay. Shout out to you, Bass. But I knew he was gonna be ready. Whoa, center was better than who?
Oh, than Larry Johnson?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. So I tell you an inside story. So one night we was over at Will's house one night, and we got into this heated debate. Me, Mark, Fat, Will, the other homie Bass, homie Jamie, Josh was all over there. I think it was we went out for somebody's birthday, and then we went over there went over Will's house afterwards. And this huge debate that sparked for like a good 2 hours was about the career of Christian Laettner. I know you're a Duke fan, Cody.
College.
Yeah. But here's the thing. My Fat and another homie Bass got in this heated debate because Bass said Christian Laettner was a better college player than Larry Johnson at UNLV.
Yes, I agree. To the simple fact of the matter is that Christian Laettner has better playoffs. I mean, better tournament stats than Larry Johnson. But if you put him head to head, Larry Johnson was a better player. I'm not saying that. But longevity, Christian Laettner, just the fact. God damn it, Fat. Of course you're going to say that. It's all right. It's all right. You knew what you were doing. You baited me into this question. You knew what you were doing. You tossed me this softball and expect me not to smack this shit out the yard? Come on.
This will be a part of the summer, the Sports View summer. Fat, get a Tuesday ready. Because you and Cody going one-on-one. We're going to explain the show after the finals is over because I want people to be ready. But after the finals is over, we got a big announcement about the Sports View summer that's going to lead into this year's NFL season and NFL coverage. But y'all stay tuned. But Fat, just know this. Keep a Tuesday open. And I'll tell you, and you'll thank me later. But that's the game. The Spurs just came out more aggressive. They just came out that more urgent. And I think the Knicks played a little bit like they was like, okay, we know we got game 4 at the house. But now y'all to put yourselves in the bind where let the Spurs come out and win tomorrow. The Knicks is the best out of 3, and 2 of them 3 are in San Antonio.
I mean,
now I still say
Knicks advantage ain't been shit, but
yeah, it hasn't. But I had Knicks in 6 from day one, and I had Knicks in the finals. But I had them against OKC, and we're gonna talk about OKC later because obviously I don't know if y'all heard Sam Presti's comments about SGA. We're gonna talk about that. But the Spurs seemed like they just won. They was more physical. They picked up the defense. It's just simple. When the Spurs play smart and they easily better up, they should be up 2-1. Especially if you go by when we was on the air in real time, Cody, when Wemby had that brain cramp in game 2. And me and Mark just sitting there like, that didn't just happen. That was like, remember in Rookie of the Year when Henry Roy Gardner blindly threw the ball over the fence and then they was like, is that play legal? That's what we were trying to figure out with Wemby throwing that pass off Stephon Castle's back when you got De'Aaron Fox literally right next to you.
Okay. Stephon Castle, let's talk about Stephon Castle just for like 2 minutes here. Imagine being a Rockets fan and not having that guy on your team.
I'm gonna give you another one. Try being Minnesota, who actually drafted him and then traded him on draft day.
I thought he was drafted by
I think he was drafted by the Timberwolves.
He was drafted by San Antonio at 4.
He
was
behind
Reed Shepherd at 3.
The Timberwolves, I think, moved. They had the Timberwolves ended up. The Spurs had the pick, and I think I'm gonna remind it, but I believe his rights were originally belonged to the Timberwolves. But I'll let you know that right now. Obviously,
I'm just saying, as a Rockets fan, we drafted Reed Shepherd. I'm
trying to think, was it him? Or it could have been, or it might have been Devin Vassell. One of those.
I think it was Vassell, right? I think that's who you're thinking about.
Might have been Vassell, but somebody's who got drafted by one of those guys got drafted, and ended up. Okay, yeah. So he was still drafted by the Spurs. So I thought, okay, I wasn't tripping. It might have been Devin Vassell, I think, who was drafted in 20. Who was drafted and he got traded to Minnesota. But Stephon Castle, he's going to be next. He's got next. And that's I was saying, and even though I bring up Minnesota, that's the type of guy Minnesota needs. Next to Ant-Man. But you're not gonna get him because Spurs ain't finna let him walk out the door. He's gonna get paid. And if they build the dynasty like we're all expecting, him and Wemby and this core of guys are not going anywhere. Him, Wemby, Dylan Harper, Vassell. De'Aaron Fox is the old guy on this team. Let that sink in.
Yeah, that's
outside
crazy.
of Harrison Barnes, the old guy on this team is De'Aaron Fox.
I just seen the interesting stat. It said Jalen Brunson has as many turnovers.
Yes, he's got
as assists,
yes.
and he has 82 points on 81 shots.
Yes,
that's horrible.
He's not having a good series.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I just felt like that. That's what I was trying to say. Like, I feel like Jalen Brunson is just, I don't know. Like I said, I just saw the guy that played in Dallas, and that's just what I see. Maybe
that's not wrong. But that's what I think, and that was the point I think Becky Hammond was trying to get to, and even Draymond was trying to basically, he was trying to also explain about. That's why we've only seen in the 80 years of the NBA, we've only seen two teams led by small guards lead their franchises to the NBA championships, and that's been Isaiah Thomas and Steph Curry. We haven't seen that many in this modern era. So I think that's where people need to understand where Becky Hammond was coming from. She's going off.
They're not even in the same stratosphere as those two. So
at all. So and then Karl Anthony Towns. Look, we've been saying like Nick said Karl Anthony Towns will be Finals MVP. And clearly, when they're running the offense through him and Jalen Brunson plays off him, it works better. But Mark showed this in the chat, and I heard this morning on First Take. Karl Anthony Towns has not scored a single point in the fourth quarter of these NBA Finals.
Tell me about it. I needed 6 from him last night. 6.5 points or 7 total, but like I didn't get it. So that's what I'm saying. Like I was just like, you fucking disappeared.
It's just certain things that shouldn't happen. Like we was watching the game and there was a shot that got blocked by De'Aaron Fox. Like, I mean, shout out to De'Aaron Fox. That was great timing. But anytime I see a big man get blocked by a guard, I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, OG showed up way better than anybody last night.
OG been balling this whole series.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I just feel like he's like he's the guy right now for them.
He's been balling this whole playoffs. He's been obviously really, well, to be honest, he's been their second. Some might argue he might have been their best player, but he's been definitely at least one of their top 2 players this postseason.
OG wasn't on the Raptors team that won the finals, right?
He was a rookie.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember if he was on that team or not because he came to New York in the RJ Barrett trade, right?
Yeah, he was a rookie on that team. So
that's the Maple Mamba, right?
RJ Barrett.
I hated that stupid nickname, but I Maple Mamba, whatever. But yeah, but I don't get that, and how does this dude not have 1 point, 1 basket, and not even 0 points? He has 0 field goals. That means he's barely shooting the ball in the fourth quarter. Like game 1, I think he only shot the ball 1 time in the fourth quarter. Game 2, twice, and then they're getting the ball too, though.
Well, what the Knicks been doing is, and this is what they should do. So I'm not so disappointed in this. Is the first 3 quarters they let the offense run through Cat, and then they let Brunson close out the game. I think, which is probably the best way to do it. That way you can save Brunson conserve most of his energy for the fourth. But as a big man, I think you still got to get you got to score at least in the fourth quarter, man.
I agree,
especially as talented as Cat is.
And the way they switched off Wemby, they switched Wemby off to preserve him, so he was basically like a Roman free safety last night. They didn't have him on Cat.
He's on Josh Hart a lot.
You saw a lot of Wemby on Josh Hart. And Cat should have took advantage of that. If they're gonna have De'Aaron Fox or Vassell. And Vassell and Stephon Castle are good defenders. I don't care. You're 7 foot. Don't play face up with guys like that. You turn around and play with your back to the basket because face up is what they want. Because they want to be able to see if they can pick your pocket off the dribble.
Yeah.
And we saw a lot of boneheaded turnovers last night. It was like, dude, where were some of these passes going? And Truck said it. Kobe always took over the fourth quarter, but Shaq didn't disappear. I'm like, there was some boneheaded turnovers. And the Knicks started the second half turning the ball over. And by the way, where the hell was Mikal Bridges last night?
I don't know. We was actually, it's so funny. So
obviously not averaging his 2 steals that I thought he was going to have.
We went out to watch it. It was 2 other people that sat at the table with us. Mm-hmm. And one of the dudes was like, he was going for the Spurs. He was like, "Where's Mikal Bridges at?"
Because you saw a lot. I saw a lot of Jordan Clarkson last night. I saw a lot of Jose Alvarado last night. Mikal Bridges was a no-show. 2 points in 20 minutes.
Yeah, and then the last shot to try to take it into OT or whatever. That shit was just kaplunk.
He was a straight no-show. Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what was said. I know me and Sebastian was talking about Jordan Clarkson. I said usually when that first shot going for Jordan Clarkson, that's gonna be a good game for him. And he had a pretty solid game.
Hold on, James. I don't think he got shut down. He had some looks. I don't think that wasn't all the Spurs defense. To me, he looked like he shrunk. Pause.
That was cold.
I mean, it wasn't New York. I mean, to me, like the moment got to him. And this is a dude who's a national champion, and he's had good games. And then it didn't help that when I'm watching First Take yesterday, he's talking to Kendrick Perkins about when he was with the Suns. He was on that Suns team in 2021 that was up 2-0 on the Bucks, and then they dropped 4 in a row. Why would you even put that karma even in the atmosphere?
Yeah, bro. I remember watching that. That series was weird.
And then obviously game 6, Giannis had the 50 burger to clinch the finals. So man, you go that them dudes gotta show up. They gotta show up tomorrow. And hopefully tomorrow the atmosphere is better. I
like
pray
my office, they my firm, the office is right across the street from where Trump was at, and they were all like, "Oh, it's going to be wild here if they win, it's going to be crazy." And I'm like, I'm glad I'm not in New York. I'm glad I'm not, because that shit's got to be wild. And then people are thirsty for a championship in basketball.
They sure are. And last night, obviously, outside of what was going on the court, the biggest story was going on off the court. And that was with obviously what everyone's been talking about with the Knicks in the finals has been these watch parties outside the Garden. And last night, we didn't get those. We did not get no watch parties outside the Garden last night. We'll get to that in a second. Shout out to Bron. But no watch parties outside the Garden last night. They moved them over to a local park where they could only hold 5,000 people. And obviously this was all because of the attendance of the president of the United States. So yeah, last night, go find the picture. Was that? Oh, before I get to Trump, this play right here with Wemby and what did y'all think of that? That play with Wemby and with Wemby just blatantly shoved Jalen Brunson.
If the refs didn't see that, they shouldn't have seen a lot of calls. That's blatant in the middle. I know it's off ball. We were talking about that last night. I know it's off ball. The referees is focusing on the ball, but you also have referees to focus on everything else too.
Yeah.
You have to see that, man. And it wasn't a flop. It wasn't none of that. Like, I see what Stephon Marbury said, and I'm not sure I agree with a lot of things Stephon Marbury says and does.
Mm-hmm. I know what he was trying to say, but
I agree 100%.
But who's going to be that guy?
It don't matter who it is. It don't matter. You have to put somebody in the game and give Wemby one of them strong ass elbows to his ribs. Sit his ass down too.
Some people were suggesting, I think Kendrick Perkins was suggesting it should be Mitchell Robinson.
I don't want to be Mitchell Robinson because they use Mitchell Robinson. If you need somebody who you don't mind getting kicked out the game, because if they do that to Wemby and Wemby get hurt, they getting kicked out the game.
Mm-hmm. By the way, that was a dumb technical foul by Josh Hart. I understand that you didn't like it was a little bit of a foul, but I think you never owned a pair of Starberries. No, I never
in my life.
No,
never in my life.
Trunks. Never owned the Starberries. Even when he was with N1, I didn't have the pair of Stephon Marbury's. Dope basketball player, but and obviously he got game was loosely about his life. So,
and I didn't agree with what he said that he shouldn't have to
audition.
Yep.
Like, come on, bro.
We talked about that in the group chat.
Like, dude, chill.
I just remember the game. I remember the game he was on the front of NBA Ballers. Video game.
I don't remember that game. No, it wasn't a flop.
It wasn't a flop.
It wasn't a flop, Bella.
That was like a bitch get out of my way thing.
Yeah, pretty much was.
Yeah.
That was a purity shove.
That was move, man. We said Charger.
Yeah.
That was move, man. Just watch out, man.
Yeah, so I don't agree with. I that should have been.
And John, I put in the group chat. Both of y'all probably. I don't know if y'all seen the chat.
Thank
you.
That flagrant that they called on Jalen Brunson.
That was all right, man.
The same thing happened for Josh Hart, but Josh Hart didn't fall, and they didn't call a foul on. It was the same exact play when Josh Hart shot it.
The rest, look, I'm not, and we'll get into what Mike Brown said, but that's chess. But let's be clear, I've been in that position before on the bottom. Nessa, relax.
Wait, is that what happened in Vegas? Oh no, whatever happened in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yo, you good?
I didn't say nothing about nobody's name. I just said whatever happens in Vegas.
You good? I didn't say.
Listen. Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and whoever put the cup to the door.
All right.
Shout out to the cuck.
Like I said, was it a pack of cigarettes or a booty tang action?
Water top. Shout out to you. That's the name. All right. Bella, relax. Hey, Bella's wild.
That's a guy. That's a
Bella that is hilarious, Bella.
Yo, Bella's wild, dude. Don't know how much jokes are inside that one joke. All right, but last night everyone felt the spirit of the Garden didn't feel the same. And look, we had all the celebrities there. Relax, JoJo. You saw Jeter, you saw Eli, you saw Ben Stiller, Tracy Morgan, Tina Fey.
Shamalama.
Timothy Chalamet.
Is that the dude I don't like?
No, that's M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
Yeah. Him and Jordan Peele the same
Timothy
person.
Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet. I said Stiller. Obviously, Mariska Hargitay.
Who?
Fucking Spike Lee, dude. If I was a ref, I'd want to bitch slap him.
Benson?
Yes.
Oh yeah, fuck with her.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Mariska Hargitay.
Yeah, fuck with her. She dope.
Yeah. Oh wait, I can't believe that show's been like 40 years, dude. But I'm Terry.
Law and Order.
Yeah, Mariska Hargitay and bald dude. Other dude, the bald dude, he was over there with her, her partner. Not Ice-T, but the white dude. I saw, Bobby from the Sopranos were in the building. Fat Joe was there. Khaled. Let me say this to DJ Khaled. You don't sit courtside, stay off the damn phone. I'm sorry.
He was on his dean.
And is Khaled got the? Is he hanging out with Karl Malone?
Why you got a young girlfriend?
No, you good? People think that Khaled was using the spray on the head.
Excuse me?
Maybe.
He spraying some girl head? Oh, spray on. That's a violent head.
Yo, you good?
The Housens were out.
Yeah, Chris Maloney, he was there last night. Yeah, Dan Housen was in the. By the way, Dan Housen was in the booth with McAfee and the boys last night.
Yep.
Cardi B and Cardi B's performed at
Cardi D's. That might be Cardi D.
Cardi D's. Barkley's wild for that.
Yeah.
Cardi D's is crazy.
I couldn't be on that show because I would have mentioned the areolas.
And then that was it. That's all I can think of. Obviously Fat Joe was there. But yeah, that was a lot of stars. And then obviously the Knicks row was Patrick Ewing.
Hey, this is the Knights' fourth time going to the finals or third?
Third. So
in 9 years.
Yeah.
Third, 9 years, huh?
Yeah, it's third time. They've only been in the league 9 years. They've already been to 3. They have been to 3 of them. Already been to 3.
Mm-hmm.
They are the fucking evil empire. Shout out to the Vegas Knights. I don't do shit about hockey until playoff time. The Knights are winning me money.
So I said Knicks row was Patrick Ewing, J.R. Smith, Tim Thomas. We saw Larry Johnson, Spreewell, Marbury last night, Iman Shumpert. Rob said Barkley living that uncountable life. Must be great. All right, so
well, Barkley don't like Cardi B. Never mind.
But like I said, the vibes in the game outside weren't the same because this man was there. The president of the United States of America, that's Donald Trump, was in the box last night next to Knicks owner James Dolan.
Of course. Oh, they homies though.
Yeah. So and a lot of people go ahead, Cody. What you gonna say?
All right. I'm not gonna make this political. I don't like the guy.
I
don't like the guy. I don't like the guy. Personally, don't like the guy. But we can act like we know he's an asshole, but we can't act like he's not a sports fan. The man in the 90s would set courtside in Knicks games. In the 90s. I know he's there for a publicity stunt at this point to try to repair his image and put his face out there. And we are at a point where this is the 250th anniversary of the United States. So of course we're going to see this fucking smug face everywhere. But at the end of the day, like let's not act like he's not a sports fan.
Right. Hey, Cody, my problem with him going is not the fact he's a sports fan or not. I have no problem with that. I know he's a sports fan. And I know, him and Bill Dolan, I think they really real life homies.
They are.
Yeah. My problem is what the Knicks was doing was allowing the people who can't afford to get into the game to be there and watch it outside with him.
Oh,
there,
I agree. I agree with that. I agree. That's some shit.
That's my only issue with him being there. If he didn't cause that, then I don't care about him being there. Like that's just another person to me.
Yeah. And with that, and they said the security to get into the Garden last night was hell. You had Well, obviously he's been to wrestling events. He goes to USC events. He was at the Natty. We was doing.
He fucking owned the USFL back in the day.
He tried to buy Mark's Bills, and a lot of people believe that's why he ended up being president because he said if the NFL was going to shut him out, he was going to go run for president, and he was going to make their lives, living, what. But no one took him serious, and now he's on his second term as president. But like Mark said, I didn't like it last night because it took away from the fans being at the game and the watch parties outside the Garden and in other areas. But speaking of watch parties, Nick.
Excuse me? Why you so watch party with Nick? That's crazy. Have y'all ever been to I don't know about many stadiums out there in Texas, but have y'all ever been to like a game where you can just watch it outside and chill?
That's a big thing at in Dallas.
See, remember when I went to Atlanta and we went to the when we won a pennant against the Mets?
Yeah.
Dog, we went to one game. One other game was out there, dog. They have a big ass like 300-foot monitor out there.
Yeah,
where you can watch the game.
The one in Dallas. The one in the Cowboys Stadium has that exact same shit.
Yeah.
Like I know, like during I think it was during the Natty a couple years ago, they had this shit on the jumbo screen outside. I don't know I remember if the Cowboys are doing that, but I know that screen is there. There's not one outside of NRG, and there's a big one on Toyota Center, but I don't think that it plays fucking games because the parking lot's in the street.
Yeah.
because it's like on the like it's literally on the street, and right behind it is the interstate. So there's not a real good spot to do it because it's at a weird angle from the parking lot. But I know what you're saying. I've been to games where it's like that.
And
That's the way it is.
And shout out to the Knicks because, like I said, man, they said that the nosebleeds was like 5,000 to get in. So most of the people who live in New York, it's gonna be hard. They're not gonna be able to get in. You making it it's a friendly environment to go there and still be there, get that same energy. But when he's there, dog, because of he's there, you can't do that.
Yeah, no, that really stuck. And obviously, one person was vocal about him being there with Stephen A. Smith. So I'm gonna get back. We're gonna talk about this. Then we're gonna get back to what Mike Brown. I want to get to what Mike Brown said about the officiating.
And John, I know he's about to play it, but I agree with it's again. Stephen A. Smith, one of the other people I don't agree with often. I agree with what he said. He said it's not about because it's Trump. He said it could have been Obama. It could have been. It could have been Biden. It could have been Clinton. It could have been Kennedy. It could have been anybody.
When you
the president, dog, you
know what?
Yeah.
Look, and I'm gonna tell you, and that's a good contest. Nancy and JoJo and Trey was in the comments. He contested this.
Yeah, because y'all the president. You the president, right?
Well, I'm not a client. I'm also the president. But when we were in Vegas for WrestleMania, that Thursday I got there that early Thursday morning, like around midnight. But Nessa and JoJo got there that Wednesday. And that Thursday, we went to WWE World. That's where I met Danhausen and stuff. We was on our way down near the convention center. And Trail was on the flight here. Our homeboy Keith, he was on the flight here. And they were stuck on the tarmac because 4547 was in Vegas where we were at. And our Uber driver, who we had for the weekend, she was telling us a lot of traffic on the 15 got backed up because of him.
She was throwing it back on the 15?
No, relax.
Oh.
A lot of traffic was held. There was a lot of traffic held up because he was, he was in Vegas. This is like that Thursday before WrestleMania. So yeah, we know when he comes here. I noticed with my daughter's mother, she worked in Beverly Hills. Yeah, shout out to our Uber driver. She was dope. I hope she got that money too. But I noticed when my daughter's mom, when Sophie's mom worked in Beverly Hills, they had certain streets over there that that were blocked off because of whenever the president rolls into town, they had obviously the Secret Service caravan was, had certain streets you couldn't go down. But I want to play what obviously we hinted out earlier. Stephen A. Smith talked about it yesterday on First Take. The president, as he does always, feels the need to respond to everything. So while he was a guest getting back on his jet, they head back to the
Are they about to lose this game? It looked like
the DMV.
Well, he's about to head back to the DMV, head back to the White House. I want to play you his response to what Stephen A. Smith said about him showing up to the game and pretty much thinking his appearance might have been the reason why the Knicks might have lost.
It was, I think, mostly cheers. It was loud and it was very enthusiastic.
He was loud and enthusiastic.
What the fuck? Where'd Trump come from?
The Knicks lost the game. How do you respond to that? I think he's a nice guy.
I think he's a nice guy.
But you need a certain aptitude to run for president.
You need
You're fake news. Fake news.
I don't think he does, actually.
All right. Press pause. Just press pause.
I think mostly
just press pause. Just press pause. I got two things to say.
It's just incredibly incredible.
Listen.
I'm sorry.
Listen, did he say you need to have a high IQ to run for president?
Yeah.
He ran for president, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
So Stephen A. saw that this morning, and in true Stephen A. fashion, he responded to the president and with a personal public service announcement. And here it is.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing?
Oh my God.
Our president,
God bless America,
showed up in New York City last night. And needless to say, what I feared would happen ended up happening. The New York Knicks lost. And obviously, I'm blaming him. Why am I blaming him, ladies and gentlemen? It's very, very simple. because the president disrupted our mojo.
What?
I've said this on many occasions over the last 24 hours, and I'm saying it again. The man messed things up. Now, why did I bring this up? Why was it important for me to discuss this? There's several reasons. Number one, the New York Knicks haven't won a title since 1973. At that time, our president was 26 years of age. He was not a toddler. He was not a child. He was there. He was there in 70 when Willis Reed walked through the tunnel. He was there in 1973 when Walt Clyde Frazier dropped 30 plus in a Game 7. He knows over the last 53 years, we haven't had a moment to celebrate since that period in time. And he knows how miserable New York fans have been. Why? Because he's a Queens native. He's from this area. He knows exactly what New Yorkers have been through, and he didn't care. Why would I bring up the importance of him not caring? Because, ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't know, 3,578,599 people in the state of New York voted for this man. That equated to 43.3%. Was it enough to win New York from an electoral college standpoint? No, but it was enough to give the Republican Party about a 10% jump over the Democrats in terms of what it was compared to 2020. New Yorkers have looked out for this man. I thought he was supposed to be looking out for us. He wants to sit up there and talk about my low IQ. We'll get to that in a second, because that part really, really made me laugh. Instead, let me stick to the New York Knicks for a quick second here. Not only did we lose the game, did you see traffic? Did you see the watch party that wasn't outside of Madison Square Garden? Did you see thousands upon thousands of faithful New York Knicks fans that were forced to remove themselves from the area? They're going to sit there and tell you there was some condensed area that was blocked off. I was on 25th Street. I couldn't get through it with my car. I was on 39th Street. I saw cars that couldn't get through. From 6th Avenue to 9th Avenue, you had people complaining about how hectic it was because this barricade, this blockage, this wall that was being built by folks for the garden because of the climate that existed. Somehow, some way, it was there to protect him. And guess what he was doing during the game, ladies and gentlemen? Go online, look at the videos. I'm not going to accuse him of snoring because I wasn't in earshot. But the brother wasn't awake. He wasn't awake. If it was that important to be there, why did you look like you were asleep? Didn't you call our former President Joe Biden Sleepy Joe? Or what should we call you? Because you weren't awake. Meanwhile, the New York Knicks
is crazy.
were playing Game 3. Meanwhile, the New York Knicks, a team you pretend love, a team that you had season tickets to, a team that you have supported throughout the years, you turned your back on them. That's what you did for your own selfish, narcissistic motives. I told you if you showed up, what could potentially happen. And it ended up happening. And now the New York Knicks have to go back to San Antonio. Why? For Game 5. Why? Because you got in the way for your own selfish motives.
I agree with him. JT said, "Yeah, he was spit, but he was not up to the." What up, Christy? Man, but yeah, I agree. I agree with him. I think Trump being there. I think some of the fan mojo, because there was a lot. Those watch parties sat like, I mean, they was like thousands. I mean, I'm talking about 10,000s of people out there. They had to go to the nearest park, and they cut that attendance in half.
Yep.
So I do think it played a part, because I think even though a lot of fans can't afford to get into the Garden during the playoffs, especially not during the finals, those watch parties became a thing where that built the you know. Hopefully Dan Housen still has a say on that though, JT. You would hope that somehow
very, very fake, very evil. No,
he's
very fake. He's very fake and he's very evil. He's very low IQ.
He likes a lot of human monies. He
doesn't have human monies like me, okay? Not like me. We both wear makeup, face paint, but mine's better. Okay?
That's funny.
Weapon Joe.
But yeah, that's why I think. That was why I think what happened with one Danhausen last. I mean, with the Knicks. Let's get back to the game. Mike Brown. Mike Brown did what any coach would do in this situation. It's took this from the book of Phil Jackson, Steve Kerr,
Pop,
you name them.
The greats.
He blamed the officials. Here's Mike Brown last night talking about the officiating in last night's game.
I never thought I'd be in the NBA Finals and see a team get 24 free throw attempts in the second half to another team's 8. And I don't think I complain much about officials or the fairness when it comes to the free throw attempts. San Antonio is a great team. They're a great team. It's going to lower our odds big time if we play game 4 and in the second half they get 24 free throw attempts to our 8. And maybe we were fouling, but they fouled too. Cat gets the ball off a loose ball rebound and he shoots it and he gets whacked across the arm and they hit the ball and it goes out of bounds on the baseline. There's no foul. There were opportunities for fouls to be called to at least try to even the free throws out. Now, we didn't play good. San Antonio played great. We could have played better. There were a lot of things that we didn't do that we did in game 1 and game 2. But to go 24 free throw attempt.
That was what Mike Brown said about. And let me be clear. He's not using that as an excuse, but obviously he's picking up checks. And I saw Shaq and everybody was criticizing him, saying
why,
like you're a champion, you can't complain about officials. And Shaq was like, well, I went to Phil Jackson one time, said I wasn't getting calls, and they said Phil Jackson would put his hand on his shoulder and said champions don't complain about calls. But what the heck did Phil Jackson do right after the press conference? Right after that,
listen, man.
Whether it was with Shaq, Jordan, Kobe, I don't care. Coaches do this all the time. So cut the crap. People want to like. I saw Stephen. I didn't agree with Stephen A. saying it. I didn't agree with Cameron saying it. I didn't agree with Perk saying it. This is what coaches do. We've seen this all the time. This is all going to be to see if they can shift the balance of fouls between the Spurs for game 4.
Yep. And as a coach, I love what Mike Brown did.
Right.
Because he made sure he didn't put it on the referees. He didn't say we lost this game because of bad calls. He didn't say we lost this game because the unbalancing and fouls called for one team versus another. He literally said we didn't play good. But still, that 24-8 difference, and you the home team, that's crazy. Usually the home team get them calls.
John, you're reading it, aren't you? What I just put in the private chat.
So he did this back in and this was brought up. He did this back in 2007 when he was coach of the Cavs when they was playing the Pistons. He was talking about LeBron was getting beat up by the Pistons. I mean,
read that whole sentence that I sent you in the private.
So
this is from Google AI overview. So the AI knows something that we don't.
Mike Brown has never won an NBA championship as a head coach. While he reached the NBA Finals in 2007 with the Cavs and 26 with the Knicks, his teams both. What the heck?
This is from Google AI. Google AI said that. It knows. It knows.
The teams both lost both series.
Wait
a minute.
That's per Google AI.
Yo, the script is in. Hey, if San Antonio win Game 4,
I just forgot. And Mike Brown won a series as a head coach, and he's won like 4 championships as an assistant. But but I was like, all right, and then that's what Google AI spits out.
Jesus.
They in Boyle Heights.
Dang.
Yeah. So
you
heard it here first. Google AI says that the Knicks are going to lose, or that they've already lost. So maybe in another time zone. I mean, in another universe, they've lost already. It's crazy.
That's crazy. Let's go to some other NBA stories while we here. Let's see what you want to go to first. Giannis. So Brian Windhorst, he is saying,
yes, JT.
Yeah, he is saying that he's hearing that that Giannis wants to be a member of the Miami Heat. So I'm gonna play this audio. This is from Brian Windhorst. This was on the Get Up. This was on the
that
Get Up.
That ain't no iPhone, Christy. No. He's still with that green bubble shit.
Who?
John.
Relax.
Oh, Angel Reese went crazy tonight.
Oh, yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Hi, moms.
Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Yeah.
So what would the Heat send to Milwaukee?
I'm about to tell you right now. Here's what Wendy had to say.
Did you say that on McAfee today?
No.
Because he was on there.
Boston's ready to trade Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum won a championship together. I thought that there was a decent chance we'd be in Boston right now for Game 3 of these finals, and then Tatum gets hurt. I'm not sure Boston's ready to do that.
I just think you have to. It has to be draft picks.
The message Oklahoma City is sending out is they are not touching that core. You can choose to just not believe them if you want. They say they're running it back. The team to watch here is Miami. Miami would say to what I just said, they go, well, we got Tyler Hero, who is a young player who's been an all-star. We got draft picks, including the 13th pick in this draft. We can give you a pretty good lottery pick in this draft. And Giannis, I think, wants to be in Miami. There's more check marks on Miami. Also, I'm not sure Boston's ready to trade Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum have won a championship together. I thought that there was a decent chance we'd be in Boston right now for Game 3 of these finals, and then Tatum gets hurt. I'm not sure Boston's ready to do that.
I just think you have to. It has to be draft picks.
The message Oklahoma City is sending out is they are not touching that core. You can choose to just not believe them if you want. They say they're running it back. The team to watch here is Miami. Miami would say to what I just said, they go, well, we got Tyler Hero, who is a young player who's been an all-star. We got draft picks, including the 13th pick in this draft. We can give you a pretty good lottery pick in this draft. And Giannis, I think, wants to be in Miami. There's more check marks on Miami. Also, I'm not sure Boston's ready to trade Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum have won a championship together. I thought that there was a decent chance we'd be in Boston right now for Game 3 of these finals, and then Tatum gets hurt. I'm not sure Boston's ready to do that.
I just think you have to. It has to be draft picks.
The
message
I saw that same thing,
sending out is they are not touching that core. You can choose to just not.
All right, so that's Windhorst. And joining the show now, the one and only Nick Reeves in the building. Nick Reeves, what up?
Now,
what it do? What it do?
All right. So, what did y'all make of that? What Windhorst was saying about Giannis wants to be a member of the Heat.
No, in the leg.
It makes too much sense.
I do.
Pretty much.
Nick, what up with it?
Him and Bam?
But I would think in order to get Giannis, you would have to give up Bam, right?
Yeah, but it
He just said Tyler Hero and picks.
It sounds like I'm gonna play it again. This is Brian Windhorst. What he said.
We heard it like 5 times.
John.
But But that's what he said. That's what he said. Because I think the Heat don't want no. I think the Bucks don't want no huge contracts on their books, and they know if they get banned.
Nick Frozen, the greatest pitcher of all time. Can someone screen capture that?
Wait, what happened?
Dominicano. Oh,
you froze at the greatest like album cover picture ever.
Oh shit. That's fucking funny.
Dominicano.
Me no black.
What up, picture it? It's I don't know what Giannis wants to do. I mean, like Jay Williams was the first person that suggested the Jaylen Brown situation, but it's all about if Boston wants to trade Jaylen Brown and if Jaylen Brown really wants out. He's saying he don't want out. So and Giannis is saying he wants to go to a team that has a legacy and this and that. I don't think we won't know what Giannis wants to do until
it's done.
Pretty much.
I guess
too.
Yeah, I don't know what Giannis want to do, but I'm with Mark. Whenever it happens, it happens. You know, we've seen all this. We want to go somewhere where this and that happens, and then you see guys go to New York Knicks instead of going to Miami.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
because Dame was supposed to be in Miami.
Yep.
Yeah,
but you know how that goes.
But I get it. I get it. They said Tyler Hero on picks. I just don't think that should be.
That's not enough. That's not enough at all. That's not enough at all.
I like.
You got to give up Bam, bro. You got to add Bam to that.
Yeah.
Bam's but like fuck that. I don't want to leave Miami to go play in a shitty ass market like Milwaukee.
Yeah. Shout out to our listeners and watchers in Milwaukee, but we talking about y'all franchise, not your city.
Yeah, not your city.
Actually, I plan on going out to Wisconsin within the next couple of years. I got to go to a Packers game before I get up out of here.
I heard I got some thick. Go ahead.
Good.
Excuse me?
Huh?
What'd you just say?
I said they got some thick.
The snow.
I guess it's thick snow out there.
The snow is thick out there, right?
The snow is thick out there.
Yeah.
And cheese.
And the cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. And cakes.
Jesus.
You
all right?
I told you my homie used to play for the Packers.
That sounds crazy.
And what you saying is not wrong. Anyway, go ahead, John.
Shout to Napoleon.
Okay, 2 more NBA.
No. We're not shouting Napoleon. It's not him. That was my cousin who Napoleon kept taking spots from.
My bad, wrong person. Oh, that's your boy that said the thing about. Oh yeah, we talk about that later. Yeah. We'll talk about that later. We can talk about that on screen.
What I'm talking about, congratulate LeBron James. LeBron, they announced the time is 100 most influential people in sports, and LeBron James graced the cover, best athlete of the century. See some of the names on the list.
As he should.
Roger Goodell, Lionel Messi, Hillary Knight, Bill Simmons, Moore.
Roger Goodell.
This is not athletes; it's people in sports.
Wait, go back. Go back to that cover. Well, I'm looking at what that cover said. What that cover just said?
Hold on, I'll get to it right now. But the cover says
athlete of the century.
Athlete of the century. All right. So
it said athletes. All right. So it's not just athletes.
No, it's just, he's the most influential people in sports.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
That was about Toyota.
Who?
Huh? He's about to buy a Toyota.
So here's
I'm about to get one.
So
new Avalon.
So here's something I'm just gonna go over a few of these and we'll go to the.
He's from who?
Topic.
John.
Relax. Lionel Messi. You got the icons category. You got Messi, Goodell, Yannick Sinner, Otani, Asia Wilson. Obviously LeBron, but outside of LeBron,
fucking Lando Norris, that's wild.
Oh wow,
he's so young.
What do you think of when you think of the influential? Who's on this list outside of LeBron? Would you say
is Hillary Phil's daughter?
No.
Oh,
you all right?
I don't think she's Phil Knight's daughter.
Oh.
No, Hillary Knight played for. She was on the U.S. women's hockey team.
She can still be fun
Like,
excuse me.
This dude is wild. You had Titans. You had Trinity Rodman. I was Wemby.
Rory, ain't that the dude from
Roy McIlroy, not from Joe Budden's podcast. Aaron Judge, Amanda Serrano, Chris Ronaldo.
What Victor Wembanyama doing on there?
They say he's one of the most influential people in sports from the last
No,
year.
he's not. No, he's not.
Why?
Oh, this just last year. Okay.
Oh, just last year. Oh, yeah. That's something different.
I thought you said it at a.
Man, I thought it was in general. I'm about to say, bro.
I said LeBron was athlete of the century.
Oh, okay.
This is the most 150-inch people in sports in 2026.
All right.
I said LeBron.
Okay. I'm not mad at these people then.
I said LeBron was the most influential person. Was the athlete of the century.
This will be some hate on that, but it's all good.
Man,
Morgan,
Mike Tirico needs to be higher. Mike
I
Tirico
agree.
needs to be in the top.
Yeah.
Mike Tirico needs to be in the top one.
I don't know if I don't know how they ranked them, but they got him just in they got him in different categories.
Pablo Torres
and the innovators, Pat McAfee's
nice.
Flag.
Michael Rubin.
ISO Speed, Michael Rubin.
Wait, hold on. Don't we gonna stall Speed out because Speed he be doing this thing.
Go back
and he be showing love to sports.
Who's that?
Denny Hamlin, the race car driver.
Is that the one who was?
No.
He was groping his little boy.
No, Denny Hamlin.
Hey, fam. You know his fans ignored that.
You had Becky Hammond as the leader wise. You had Becky Hammond.
Boy.
Wiener. You said Wiener?
I said leader.
She don't like those.
Becky
Carly
Hammond,
Ursay Gordon, that's crazy. The owner of the Colts.
Yeah.
Becky Hammond like wieners.
L. Duncan.
No, she don't.
Fernando Mendoza. Those are the leaders. So y'all can find this article in Time Magazine if you want to read about it. But LeBron, it was real candy interview he gave with Time Magazine. If y'all want to go read it.
Hey, something's wrong with Mark, fam.
What I do?
Dog, we all heard that.
Nobody heard nothing. Cody didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, okay. I heard exactly what you said about Becky Hammond, but it's all good.
Oh, that's not the first time I said it on the show.
It probably won't be the last time either.
Right. That's Becky with the good hair.
That motherfucker. Go ahead.
Who said Becky with the good head?
You did.
That's not what Beyonce said.
She said Becky with the good hair.
Oh.
Why would she say that?
Because she probably get better head than Beyonce.
Yeah. Yes. A little bit.
Be the one be talking about Becky with the good.
Nah, Becky, go. All right, come on, John. Go ahead.
All right, so Sam Presti, GM.
Cody want to have nothing to do with that conversation, so we just got listen. I just want y'all to know something. When y'all see Cody's face, that let you know when it's time to move on.
Sam Presti is he had his exit interview finally, and here's where he had to say about a lot of the criticism that SGA gets. Yeah, Cody was looking like, I did not want to be a part. Yeah,
I'm not falling into that fucking trap. I'm not like Charles Barkley. I'm not uncancelable.
Bam. Hey, Charles Barkley chain came off when he said that. He was tripping.
He said the wrong thing though.
No, yeah. Wait, no. Go ahead, John.
Here's Sam Presti talking about a lot of the criticism SGA gets.
Thank you, Moms.
Things that I'm talking shit about. This is actually one I've never talked to him about. He's probably gonna kill me for talking about this. Truthfully, well, first of all, let me just start with the opposing coaches for a second. The post-game press conference has turned into the bully pulpit to create competitive advantage. I mean, we know what that is. I mean, it used to be you'd get up there, you talk about your own team. Now everyone gets up there and they talk about the officials and they discredit the other team. And again, like they're great competitors, so we know why that's happening. And I don't fault them because I think they may think it works. So the question is why are they continuing to do it? Because there's financial incentives not to do it. But everyone's competing. But let's also recognize that it's the bully pulpit for competitive advantage. And that's what it's kind of turned into, which is part of competing. We all get that. Relative to Shea and the narrative on that, he's playing against 6 people. He's got 5 defenders, and the 6th defender is social media. And that's a reality. And he's not going to be the last player that the
I love an English muffin
decides to target.
All right. So that was Sam Presti, GM of the Oklahoma City Thunder, talking about obviously the criticism SGA gets.
Wait, what was that last picture, John? No.
Oh no, that we don't talk about that topic. That was the
Dog,
Rock.
that picture was crazy.
That was the Rock. We'll talk about that. We're gonna talk about that in a second. But he's saying he's playing against 6 people. Obviously the 5 defenders, and then obviously social media. Because obviously, look, we talked. Me and Mark talked about it when they got eliminated. Some of the flopping is unnecessary with Shea. But we all know this. Players been selling calls since the beginning of time.
There's the fact.
And flopping did not start with SGA. And Nick knows this.
Or Brian.
Nick knows where I'm going with, and Nick knows where I'm going with this one.
There was a guy on a team a team that's in the finals right now that was very infamous with flopping.
Manu.
I hated him for it. Manu Ginobili. Yep.
But this person preceded Manu. But this person preceded Manu.
Jordan.
No, it wasn't Jordan, but he played in this era. Some people think this guy, some people think this guy deserves a statue for his contribution to the Lakers.
Vlade?
Yes.
Don't get the fuck out of here.
They think he should get a Vlade deserves a statue just because without him we don't get Kobe. So this is a joke, dude. He's not really.
Well, I don't know if it's a joke anymore because
Vlade needs a statue in Sacramento for fucking smoking cigars and drinking beer while he's fucking practicing.
That started with the Lakers. That started at the Lakers. Nick, Mark will tell you, Vlade was doing that at halftime when he was with the Lakers. He was smoking cigarettes. In the locker room in the Forum for back in the 90s.
Hey man, I don't know. The way Dennis Rodman used to be flopping was crazy too, and he was doing that shit in the 80s.
So this didn't like I said, this didn't just start. This has been going on for decades.
Karl Malone put his floppy in a young one.
Ooh.
not the floppy disk.
That was unnecessary. I'm sorry.
That was crazy.
I'll do better.
Dog.
Dog. Saying, Mark.
Sometimes when
that
you
was so out of pocket on so many levels.
Sometimes like say my heart, then it get harder as you put it in. That's what he did. Cody face again. Just look at Cody face again.
Let's keep the main thing. Here's the topic. The topic at hand about SGA. Yeah, JT's and Mark need to leave. I get what he has to do. He's defending this guy.
He should.
And let me be clear. This ain't the first time OKC has been in the controversy about players drawing fouls. Remember they got rid of the whole swing through on the jump shots. Where did that start at?
James Harden.
Wrong. It started with Kevin Durant.
KD, right?
When he was
that was KD.
Yeah.
When he would swing his arms through the defender's arms, and he would go to the line a lot, getting 2 free throws on jump shots. But
that's crazy.
I get that. But like I said, the question is, well, OKC, where will they? What will this roster look like come next year? We talked about it. There's talk about them having interest in Evan Mobley. We know Chet Holmgren's contract now is going to jump from 14 to 42.
Bye.
Lou Dort's a free agent. And they got a bunch of dudes on team options. It's crazy. How you have half your roster on team?
That's how you draft half your roster. That's exactly what happens when you draft half your roster and you draft well.
Yep.
Sam Presti would have been drafted well even if he didn't got the extra picks. Extra picks just made it easier. He always draft well.
Yes.
I think Evan Mobley should end up in OKC.
Hey, didn't he draft Sabonis? He draft Sabonis, didn't he?
He traded for Sabonis. Yeah, because they tried. They went. He was a. Yeah, okay. He got drafted by Orlando, and then he ended up in OKC in the Serge Ibaka. Him and Oladipo ended up in OKC in the Serge Ibaka trade. And
Okay.
Then he flipped Sabonis to the Pacers for Paul George.
Him flipping Sabonis is crazy.
Then he traded Sabonis.
Jesus Christ.
This dude is insane. He traded Oladipo and Sabonis to Indy for Paul George, and then now Sabonis ended up in Sacramento for Tyrese Halliburton. And that's another dude who might be on the. That's another people might be on the move. If I was Sam Presti, they know.
Oh, Sabonis.
Yeah, there's rumors that he might be on the move.
Oh yeah.
Because
their team fucking sucks, and they can't do nothing. They ain't got no. I don't know if they got no draft picks or whatever, but even they have no. He's their really only tradable asset. Their team sucks.
They only played like 19 or 20 games this past season. I remember him getting hurt.
Yeah, their team is terribly built. They got terrible contracts. That team is a shit show.
Shout out to Vlade.
Vlade could have had.
Oh no, they got a different GM now, right?
Yeah, they got a different GM now.
Oh yeah, because old boy is smashing his daughter.
What?
The dude that
all right, go ahead, John. John, go ahead, John. This is getting crazy.
Oh, you talking about Jeremy Lamb? I don't think he's the GM though.
No, I thought whoever daughter he's
dating the owner's.
Oh, the owner's daughter.
The owner's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Well, he never mind.
He might like the owner.
Relax. All right.
Before you leave the NBA, you're going to leave the NBA.
Yes.
Have you guys seen the new Timberwolves logo and their uniforms?
Yes. They're
Throwback to the Isaiah Ryder, Kevin Garnett years.
They're going back to pay homage to KG. They're paying homage to KG. Obviously, he just did they retire KG's jersey this year or they're doing it next year?
I thought it was this year.
I don't know. They should have retired it the moment he retired.
I think if it hasn't been retired, they're going to retire it, and I think this was part of the tribute to KG. I'm trying to think he either retired this year. I can't remember, but I'm going to shift to college to the UFC right quick.
This picture is crazy.
So Sunday
next season.
Oh, so they're retiring KG's 21 next year.
Yeah,
so
the 35th anniversary of the team, I think.
Right. Yeah. The UFC, they're having this big event on Sunday at the White House, UFC 251, and they're having a hard time getting celebrity A-listers to show up to this event. The Rock, Adam Sandler, and other A-listers are reportedly not attending the White House card.
Who the hell is that right there?
That was Dwayne Johnson. That was one Dwayne Johnson. That is one Dwayne Johnson.
All right, so that's Dwayne Johnson. Who was that holding it?
He's holding his own Johnson.
What?
Boss.
Over his mouth? Everybody look at Cody's face.
This is before he got put on the board of TKO.
Oh, never mind. Don't look at Cody's face.
Hey, did y'all hit? Hey, look. Y'all remember what he said on that TV show?
My bad.
Where he said he was picking up grapes without his hands up on the ground at this party.
Wait,
The Rock said that?
Yes. Cody know what I'm talking about.
Wait, was it the Diddy party?
Bro, he said he was at a party and he was picking up grapes without his hands.
Is that why they call him Dewey?
Bro, he was over there. Dog. Hey, dog, that's crazy.
This is dog. Leaving that to the imagination is wild because
I don't even want to think about.
I gotta find the clip, dog. The clip is way worse. The clip is crazy.
Wait, they showed him doing it?
No, thank you, Jesus.
So
nah.
So like I say, so The Rock, Adam Sandler, Jared Leto, Mario Lopez, they're not playing on the team. They've also invited Brady, Jason Statham, Guy Ritchie. First of all, I thought this whole idea was this whole thing about having a UFC fight on the White House lawn was a joke.
Unless somebody fighting the president.
But this clearly shows it was a joke. This should never happen. But
the card's mid anyway. I'll watch it because I pay for Paramount Plus.
Yeah. So
is Sleepy D on the card?
Yeah, just wrong with this dude.
I mean, Alex Pereira and Cyril Gahn, that'll be a good fight. And then Justin Gaethje and Tapuria or whatever his name is.
I fucking hate Mark, man.
I do too, Nick.
This nigga's a menace.
So Jojo said a penny pinching. He was pitching grapes. And whose grapes was he feeding?
Kevin Hart.
Man.
Right. Okay, let's get to a serious topic. I'm glad Nick's here for this. I'm glad Cody's here for this.
What about me?
And well, y'all, of course. I'm just saying because they didn't get a chance. We discussed it already.
Oh,
so they're gonna get a chance to discuss it now. We talked about this Brendan Sorsby story, and I'm really intrigued to hear Cody's thoughts on this. So
I want him to be in the fucking supplemental draft. I wanted him not to fucking do this.
So for those who don't know who Brendan Sorsby is, he was a former quarterback of Cincinnati who entered the portal. He's now going to Texas Tech, but it came out that he came out that he had been betting on games when he was a true freshman at Indiana, and he raked up bets to up to $90,000. He went to rehab, blah blah blah, did the whole had a gambling addiction. We ain't gotta go with all that crap. So the NCAA basically ruled him ineligible and took away his eligibility, basically ended his college career. Until this past month, yesterday, when a judge in Lubbock, Texas, where Texas Tech is basically ruled an injunction that would allow Brendan Sorsby to only be suspended the first 2 games of the season and regain eligibility in college football. Before we get Cody's thoughts, I want to play 2 prominent voices in college football. First off, the man who broke the story, and that was Pete Thamel from ESPN. He was on McAfee's show. Again, shout out to McAfee yesterday. They did dope during the finals cast yesterday.
They're back tomorrow too.
They did what?
Him, Quinn Richardson Burke. They did the.
You said they did dope.
No, they did alternate broadcast during the finals.
Oh,
so this is what Pete Thamel said about this news about Brendan Sorsby live on McAfee's show yesterday when the news broke in real time.
If you could fill in the gaps and also let me know what today means. So a judge, the second judge that was put in for this case, heard everything and ruled that Sorsby is allowed to play, and also said the NCAA is prohibited actually from stopping him from playing. Can you tell us more about how we got here and what we think it means for a precedent going forward?
Well, Pat, thanks for having me. This is certainly an unprecedented day in the history of college sports, and I don't want to sound overdramatic here, but gambling has always been a thick red line, and the fact that Brendan Sorsby, who admitted to placing thousands of bets for $90,000, including 40 bets on his own team while he was at Indiana. The fact that he is going to be or has been legally cleared to play college football this season at Texas Tech is simply something that we've never seen before. And it's the latest manifestation of one of the biggest issues in college sports right now, Pat, which is local rulings overruling what the NCAA rules are supposed to be. Yeah, and this one feels the most significant, Pat, because gambling cuts different than a medical red shirt, than an age argument like the Bediako case, for example. I don't think I've gotten more text on my phone about a news story unprompted ever, or certainly not in the last 5 years. I mean, my phone did not stop ringing. And in the general tenor, Pat, around college athletics, I would say is one of disgust. One Big 12 AD texted me today, "We lost our soul today." And look, there was a lot of hyperbolic reaction to this, but gambling had always been I joked it was like the Good Will Hunting thing. You hit a cop, you're going to jail. There were always significant consequences for gambling, and that changed today because of this. Now, Brendan Sorsby's case, argued successfully by Jeffrey Kessler, who is often successful against the NCAA, laid it out very clearly. They laid it out as a mental health case, and they won. The NCAA is expected to appeal this case. Now, whether the timeline of that appeal matches with when it matters is what remains to be seen, correct? Like the NCAA could get a hearing in February, and Brendan Sorsby will have to combine. He doesn't have to go. It doesn't matter. It would be rendered moot, and that had always been sort of part of the expectation with this. Is if the temporary injunction was granted, then once the injunction was granted, he would roll and play, and then everybody would kind of move on. So we'll see if the timeline of that gets expedited in Lubbock County. I've certainly reason to be skeptical of that, but yeah, this is certainly a day, Pat, that's that is certainly going to have ripples for a long time.
All right, that was Pete Thamel. Here's the mouth of the South.
Excuse me?
Relax. Paul Feinbaum this morning on Get Up said that we're at DEFCON 1 with this news yesterday about Brendan Sorsby.
Shout out to the mouths that go down south.
I mean, going all the way back to Pete Rose, which in my now almost 40 years in media remains, I think, the most explosive story that I've ever seen. This is a landmark day, and Paul Feinbaum is here as only he can to put some context to it. Paul, what is your top of the head immediate reaction to the ruling?
Well, sports went to DEFCON 1 yesterday, Greeny, and that's rare because the sport has gone so low in so many different circumstances. But everyone but Texas Tech officials were in unanimous agreement that this is one of the worst rulings because it forget whether college players get paid and all the things that go along with it. This is about the integrity of what happens on a Saturday afternoon. And Brendan Sorsby bet on games while he was at Indiana. Remember, he went to Cincinnati. He's a transfer. He has not played a down for Texas Tech, and they maintain they haven't done anything wrong. They sent him to rehab. It's a great example for the youth of America, and you can stop laughing now over your cornflakes. The point is, what happened now. I think everyone knows what happened yesterday. This is a Texas state judge. The original judge, of course, was a Texas Tech graduate. They brought in a retired judge in Fort Worth. He ruled the same way. He delivered a 3-page ruling. It was like, I don't have time for this. I'm going home to play golf with my Texas Tech buddies. So the statement yesterday from the Big 12 commissioner was interesting because he really didn't say anything. And I believe, Greeny, that Brett Yormark is probably the only one left that can stop this. He can declare the Sorsby ineligible. Yes, it would be litigated, but at least somebody would stand up. Until now, no one has really done it, especially this court in Texas.
All right, that was Paul Feinbaum. We heard from Pete Thamel. Cody, I'm gonna give you the floor first from the legal side of this, and then
I've been trying to read the injunction. I really want to read it, but I don't have access to Lubbock County Court. It's public record, but you have to register for it, and I don't fucking feel like going through all that time right now.
I hear that,
but I will. But I did read that. I mean, we're at a point where we are making this a business, and Texas Tech is in Lubbock County, and they can run it the way that they see fit. And this would be, if this was any other type of case, it would go to a district court judge, and that's what we're doing. So this is a civil matter. And of course they brought in an impartial, unbiased third-party judge that's not normally here. But regardless of people in Texas, they might be a University of Texas grad. They might be a Texas A&M grad. They don't give a shit. Football's king here, and we're going to play no matter what, right? So I think that has a lot to do with it. I guess it's a slippery slope, but at the end of the day, the kid admitted to it. Fuck it, let's play. Let's just move on. Let's just move on and let him play. I kind of wanted him to get draft. I wanted him to go to the supplemental draft. I actually did because I really wanted the Browns to draft him. Because if they drafted him, they would end up getting an extra first-round pick next year, and then that would just fuck things up for everybody. So, but
7:35.
I think it's crazy, to be totally honest with you. And someone that's looking at this from a legal standpoint, this is the kind of shit that I got into law for, was this kind of stuff. And I don't get to do this kind of shit, but it's very interesting to me. And so I wanted to read the 3-page injunction because listening to what basically someone that was brought in from the outside that really just didn't care and wanted to be over and done with it quick.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, basically the judge was like, fuck you to the NCAA. We don't like you. Nobody fucking likes you. Nobody likes you. We don't like you. And we've been posturing, athletes have been posturing away from the NCAA for the last, I would say 5 years to the last decade. We're trying to shit on the NCAA as much as possible. And I feel like this is a pretty damning thing to happen.
I agree
with that. So
Mark, go ahead. All right.
No, I agree with what Cody said. See, when we talked about it, the injunction wasn't there. Everything that just happened, it sounds like Cody just said. It's a big fuck you to the NCAA. I agree with that.
And what you think, Nick?
I understand, like, as far as the gambling thing or whatever, but at the end of the day, the NCAA is full of shit. They've been full of shit for years. So it's like, whatever they take their L's, even if it's not like, even though it may be morally right for him to like not be able to play again and all that shit. But the NCAA has done at these college athletes so wrong since like the 80s. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, whenever you get a victory against the NCAA, I'm all for it. Fuck them.
And
the Big 12, they're talking about Brett Yormark.
Yeah.
He's going to be biased as fuck here. You want to know why he's going to be biased? Because he is the head of the Big 12, but he also went to the University of Indiana. So talk about someone that could be biased and just say to Sorsby, hey, we can rule you ineligible, which again, this is going to go back and forth. And the whole fact of the matter is that they could take this to court, but no one's going to hear this shit till February, like Pete Thamel said. No one's going to hear this by at that point, Sorsby's going to be like, fuck that. I'm
gone.
I'm done anyway.
I'm headed to the league.
And that date is 2 weeks after the college football champ, after 2 weeks after the Natty. So they know what they were doing, getting this injunction in.
Absolutely.
I always find it funny when the NCAA makes themselves look stupid. But everybody who's getting mad over this whole, you broke the one cardinal rule about gambling. I mean, what did y'all expect was going to happen when y'all got in bed with all these gambling companies?
Bingo.
What did y'all think was going to happen?
Yeah.
Prize Picks, FanDuel, Underdog,
DraftKings, name it.
What you think was going to happen?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think they were just going to vote? Y'all think they were just going to bet on other sports? They were just going to bet on water polo, huh?
That's hate.
I mean, and you got to think about it like this.
Or anything. Come on,
the shout out to Cody Campbell, who is the AD down at Texas Tech. He is big in Capitol Hill right now. Like he is on that. He's big. He's big on Capitol Hill with that extra bill that they're pushing for athletes right now. And Texas Tech has got a lot of money. Got a lot of fucking money. Their NIL budget is astronomical right now. And so
what's the story that said Deion not giving NIL, said freshmen can't get NIL money? Is that true?
They can get NIL money. They're independent contractors.
He's not letting freshmen on Colorado get NIL money.
What?
That's the story.
Now Deion counting pot, man. All right, go ahead.
Must be the money.
Man, that's the irony in that. You make a song like that, you over there counting people's pockets. That's hate.
So speaking of with the Big 12, like Cody's bringing up Big 12 Commissioner Brett Yormark, it was his quote today. We had a thoughtful and productive conversation with our athletic directors today, and we continue to work through the broader implications of the situation. Many of our athletic directors voiced their opinions. We will continue to have an open and honest dialogue amongst the group, and until there is something to report, these conversations will remain within the conference. Now you got the Big Ten that's talking about they're sending out letters to their schools not to do any business with Texas Tech in any sport. I'm like, okay, Big Ten. If this kid went to Michigan or Ohio State, y'all would not be. Come on now. Let this kid went to Michigan or Ohio State. Y'all really finna be that self-righteous?
And again, like the Big 12 wouldn't give two shits if this
Who
kid
the
went
fuck
to
is that? Oh, my bad.
went to Cincinnati, UCF, Kansas. No one would give a shit. They're only bitching and complaining right now because this guy goes to Texas Tech, which I said has the biggest fucking NIL budget in the Big 12. So
he's gonna miss 2 games. I forgot who the second game is Oregon State, and I forgot who the first game was. But they're both boo-boo games that he's missing.
I see 2 movable objects right now.
Yeah, you good? You good?
Oh, my bad. Jesus Christ. That was crazy.
Speaking of movable objects, we got to shout out Angel Reese. She returned to the Shy tonight. Dropped 17-17.
Abilene Christian is game 1.
Abilene Christian is the first game of the season.
That's the one they were trying to get booked for. They were trying to buy out. Texas Tech was trying to buy out their first week opponent, Abilene Christian, and
okay, so it was
Texas's first week opponent, so they could play one another.
Yeah, but I think this whole story is like, okay, everybody wants to get on their soapbox about gambling, but
most rebounds in the first 35 games, it was Shaq and then Angel Reese.
Shout out to him. Angel Reese went for 17-17 tonight back in Chicago. By the way, you saw Skylar Diggins is now complaining about the Sky. Why'd you sign there? But I get it. It must be the money. But
apparently not.
Right. So, but yeah, shout out to Angel Reese. Did her thing tonight, and the Dreamer doing their thing. They're now 8-3 now in the WNBA season so far. So, shout out to Angel Reese. Before we get to calling out names, let's I want to get to 2 other things with y'all because my calling name is going to be kind of a somber one. I want to get you guys' thoughts on one. Let's get this one quickly out the way to keep the college football conversation going. Did you guys see Nick Saban on Capitol Hill last week?
Yes.
What did you make of what he was saying, Cody?
He's the only qualified person to say anything. That's my thoughts. That's my 2 cents. Like Nick Saban is the only qualified person to talk about this. Everybody else can kick rocks and flip flops. Because
what was he talking about?
Obviously, he's talking about this act that Ted Cruz trying to get this act where they're trying to form super conferences. He's claiming that the SEC and the Big Ten want to do a super conference, but they're denying it. But Nick Saban said this is a statement that caught everybody's eye. This becomes an arms race to spend the most. Who spends the most has got the best chance to win. But I think it's a race to the bottom because if you don't spend to win, you lose your fan base and you don't have any revenue.
A race to be the bottom is crazy.
Are you good?
That's Dwight Howard did.
Bruh.
See, he's not me.
All right.
And TD Jakes.
So yeah, this.
All right, he was the power bottom.
So Tony Batiti, who's the commissioner of the Big Ten, you guys are insane. Said at no point at time we've discussed such a concept with the SEC or anyone else. Any suggestions otherwise come from people outside of our respective conferences. And they didn't admit it. Then they did a joint statement talking about how they agreed. They agreed at the fact that this bill didn't pass. But clearly, look, me and Mark played the sound from Kirby Smart last week about my, going in the SEC probably going into business for themselves. But I think when it's all said and done, NCAA is going to go away eventually. And if you don't have the SEC or the Big Ten, you're going to have nothing.
Pretty much.
I think not having the NCAA is going to hurt smaller sports.
Yes.
Yes.
But I hate this.
Protect College Sports Act is that I was talking about with Cody Campbell. Like that whole thing is like they're trying to save money that they're getting from like football and stuff and leaving it in women and girls or women's sports, however you want to say it. Shout out to the girls, shout out to the women, however you want to be classified as. And like Olympic sports, like track and field or shit like that. Like University of Arkansas canceled their tennis program. Like they're an SEC school. Like, why are you canceling a fucking which is an Olympic sport. Tennis is an Olympic sport. So like, why are they having to do that at a school that we would assume has a shit ton of money?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my only problem is we're getting away with NCAA is I think the NCAA helps. As much as I'm opposed to a lot of things the NCAA does, they help the smaller sports. And some of these smaller sports is helping some of these people, some of these young kids getting to college, man. You got some of these people getting scholarships, like you said, off tennis, off of water polo, off things like that. They getting these scholarships. And I think getting away from the NCAA is gonna hurt that a lot. It's gonna hurt a lot of these younger kids who can't get into 4-year universities. I think that's the only thing. And then getting away from it is gonna make the power stay powerful. You know, it's a capitalist society. I get it, but dog, college football and college basketball gonna reign supreme no matter what.
All right, this
Facts.
second one. Let's go to the NFL right quick. 2 stories I want to get to. Then we go.
Brandon Beane got fired?
No.
Oh,
sorry, Mark.
Dylan Gabriel got punk bitched out by Jared Verse. What?
Well, yeah, I saw that.
Dog, he didn't even ask me. Just start wearing a number in practice.
Like, bitch, give me that number.
Yeah, because what you gonna do, Dylan?
Pretty much.
You may not be on the team before the time the season starts. Get the fuck out my face.
Y'all know how much shade this dude just said. He just basically said the dude got punked because his name is Dylan. Y'all don't see what Mark just did right there.
Yeah, I know what he did.
He said that dude got punked because his name was Dylan. Like, he's not dying on. You know what I'm saying? He said he's not Dylan. He's not dying on. Your name is Dylan, dude. All right. But let me get you guys' thoughts on this. Russell Wilson retired last week. Let's ride. Relax. And now the conversation was brought up about, is he a Hall of Famer?
Why is there a question about him being a Hall of Famer?
That is what I want to know too. Why? Like,
isn't he a 10-time Pro Bowler?
10-time Pro Bowler, 46,000.
That's it right there.
46,000 career passing yards. I think over 300. I had the stats because they put his stats next to Matt Ryan. Now Matt Ryan's were better, but Russell Wilson has 10,000 Pro Bowls.
10,000 Pro Bowls. No, that's like LeBron's longevity.
Okay, 10 Pro Bowls, 46,000 passing yards.
My longevity.
And I think 400 passing touchdowns, 331 passing touchdowns, 56 career rushing touchdowns, and obviously he played in 2 Super Bowls, won 1. But people were questioning, is he a Hall of Famer?
Shout out to those who reverse cowgirl in the water polo.
I don't like that because they're saying that based off of what happened like towards the end of his career, which is bullshit. Like that's whack. Like when he was playing and he was at his peak, the defense wasn't good no more. You feel what I'm saying? And when the defense started getting good again, it was like he was on his last leg. You know, and he for sure was a top 5 quarterback at one point in the league, for sure, for like a long time. So I don't like that. I don't like that narrative about Russell Wilson. That shit is whack.
I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna hurt a lot of people. But if Eli Manning is a Pro Bowler, if he's a Hall of Famer,
Well, we shouldn't even have no discussion about
Russell Wilson's a Hall of Famer.
And here's what the tweet I found Friday, fellas. Me and Mark discussed it on the show. We're questioning if Matt Ryan's a Hall of Famer. Look at these numbers. Matt Ryan's 62,000 passing yards, 381 passing touchdowns, Rookie of the Year, MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, and a 4-time Pro Bowler.
Wait,
who questioned Matt Ryan being a Hall of Famer?
That's 62,000 yards passing. It's crazy.
Oh, I already knew that. I already knew Matt Ryan was the man. Dog, the year they went to the Super Bowl, I think they were like their offense was like the number 1 offense in the league. Yes. And I think if you look it up, they may have been like a top 6 offense of all time at that point. Like all-time ranking, like you put their numbers up. I remember people talking about that. But everybody kept talking about the Cowboys that year because I think that was the year when they first got Dak and Zeke up over there.
That was Dak and Zeke's rookie year.
Dak went
crazy. Everybody kept talking about the Cowboys. That's all you kept hearing.
Let's play a game then.
Let's play a game, Cody.
Okay. Passing yards. All right. 40,239. There's 4 quarterbacks.
Okay.
You pick 2 of them that get into the Hall of Fame. 2 of them.
All right, good. Okay, let's go.
Okay. All right. The first one's quarterback record was 118, 63, and 4. Okay. The other one is 75, 68, and 1. The third one is 121, 80, and 1. And the fourth one is 124, 109, and 1. So their completion percentage was 54.6, 59.9, 64.6, and 65.6.
If I'm not mistaken, that 121 and 80 and 64, that's Russell Wilson.
You are correct. Okay, so your passing yards are 40,239, 32,382, then 46,966, and then 62,792.
All right, for cheating purposes, I know the last 2 were Russell Wilson and Matt Ryan.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, the last 2 were Russell Wilson and Matt Ryan.
Okay, so then I'm going to give you their passing touchdowns because you got 290, 194, 393, and 381. And then finally, I'm going to give you their rushing yards, which we know is one of them is going to be significantly lower than the other one. Okay. Rushing yards. One is career 17,777. One of them is 5,628. One is 55,000 or 5,500. Excuse me, 5,500, 5,628, 5,568, and then 1,539. Okay. So you get to pick 2 of them. You get to pick 2 of them. 2 of them.
One's I already know one. I know who like to study. The third guy was Russell Wilson.
Is Russell Wilson Matt Ryan? Is the first one Cam Newton?
The second one is Cam Newton.
The second one was Cam Newton.
The first one is a Hall of Famer already.
That's Troy Aikman, ain't it?
That would be one Johnny Unitas.
Unitas, yeah.
Hey, y'all tell me Russell Wilson not a Hall of Famer? By the way, I was just so I was listening.
Hold on, hold up, fam. Them Cam Newton numbers was kind of nice. Hold on.
Look, when this is going to be a real discussion.
I can't wait till the summer, y'all.
But Russell Wilson, Cam Newton leads in nothing in those categories but rushing. He has the most rushing attempts, most rushing yards, and most rushing touchdowns, but does not have the most rushing yards per attempt. That would belong to Mr. Unlimited.
Oh, yeah.
But I think the other day I saw a list. I heard a list the other day on also 710. They had like the top 20 quarterbacks of like the last somehow all-time list. And somehow Unitas was on that top 20 list.
Yeah, because he's got 3 championships, 10 Pro Bowls, 7 All-Pros, 3 AP MVPs.
Wait. The top 20 quarterbacks?
Yeah, it was a list, and I want to see.
Johnny Unitas is like the him and like what's his name? Otto Graham. Them motherfuckers is like they like the Bill Russell of football. They're going to be forced into every conversation when it talks about great players.
I agree with that.
For sure. Johnny Unitas' name is going to get brought up so much because he was very critical. First of all, he was very, very good when he played during that time. Let's not downplay him. But like he was very pivotal early on for like the development of the game. Like he was like I think he was like one of the first like big superstars. But with that being said, get the fuck out of here.
You don't think Johnny
I think both of them are. I think I agree that Russ and Matt Ryan are both.
They're both Hall of Famers.
Hall of Famers. Yes, absolutely.
It's not even a discussion.
You don't think Johnny Unitas is top 20 quarterback all time, Nick?
Maybe. Probably like bottom. Like I got him at the bottom 15 to 20. I'm gonna keep it real.
I gotta find that list. I heard Travis and DeMarco because I think that list also left Elway out somehow.
Excuse me?
Some list.
Wait, what?
Left Elway out of what?
Wait. The best quarterback of the 90s was left out?
I gotta find this list.
Wait. Excuse me.
Give me a
Wait.
I didn't.
The best quarterback when, Nick?
Of the 90s. Yeah, I said it. I hate saying that too.
Y'all want to believe that Matt Ryan has better stats than Dan Marino?
I wouldn't be surprised.
He does.
I wouldn't be so. Matt Ryan is very underrated because people don't talk about him as much because of Drew Brees.
Except for passing touchdowns.
Yeah, but I watched both of them play, and it's not close.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's not close.
I watched both of them.
It's not close at all.
And one did it in the running back heavy time.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
And
if he had a competent running back throughout his entire career, he probably could have won.
No, if he had the year he won the Super Bowl, he had the worst defense in the NFL. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh yeah, walked on for 5,000 yards. That's crazy. Wasn't he the first one to do that?
Dan Marino might. Never mind, man. I might be on Dan Marino. This is not a Dan Marino love show right now, but because
Dan Marino, best quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl.
Not even close. Not even close.
Best quarterback.
Dan Marino is the most talented quarterback to ever walk on the NFL field. Arm talent. It's not even close.
I thought you were saying I was wrong. I was just saying no. I'm just saying he's the best quarterback to never win a Super Bowl ever.
Oh yeah. It's not even close for sure.
Hey, Cody, you might find this really awkward because I'm a Bills fan. Dan Marino might be my favorite quarterback of all time.
I don't find that weird at all. I don't. To be honest with you, I don't.
Hey, Mark. Hey, if y'all would have had Dan Marino throughout that time, would y'all have won at least one?
No, because no.
No. My favorite quarterback of all time was a Tennessee Titan.
Warren Moon.
Oh, Warren Moon?
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Steve McNair. Steve McNair.
Steve McNair, I'm just fucking with you, Cody. I'm already knowing. I'm just fucking with you, Cody.
Hey,
I gotta find that.
Hey, Nick, I'm not saying Jim Kelly better, but Jim Kelly is not the reason why we lost some of them Super Bowls. We just ran to the lost teams. And the one game we should have won.
Well, never mind. Nope, we're not doing that.
All right, my other NFL story we get with Cody and Nick about before we get to calling out names. This story with the Bears.
Indiana Bears, you heard?
Oh, that's crazy.
Indiana Bears.
So Friday, the Bears released this statement from CEO and George McCaskey and team president Kevin Warren, saying that they've met and voted to advance the stadium development project in Hammond, Indiana. With that exact site to be selected, we believe a world-class stadium project in Hammond will transform the region, connecting northwest Indiana to the south side of Chicago through the loop across neighborhoods and suburbs stretching from the north of the city. It will bring Chicagoland together and deliver new opportunities to its residents and businesses. The Indiana Bears.
Indiana Bears, heard? Let's go.
That sounds so trash. And number one, and I said this to Mark, they still gonna go by Chicago Bears.
I'm not calling them Chicago Bears. They're in Indiana. Just like
we call the Jets and
no, we don't.
And the Giants, New York, and they in New Jersey, but it's all good.
No, we don't. They the Jersey Jets and the Jersey Giants. There's one NFL team in New York.
That is true.
Well, we're splitting hairs here. Washington is not even in Washington. I mean, they're in Maryland.
Dallas is not in Dallas.
Dallas Cowboys aren't even in Dallas. Let's just fucking be honest, right?
And they didn't play in Dallas then. They played in Irving.
Oh yeah. And the Rams are in Los Angeles.
They're in Inglewood.
So
Buffalo not in Buffalo.
Huh?
Oh, in Levi Stadium, but San Francisco's not in San Francisco. That's in Santa Clara.
That is.
And the Bills aren't in Buffalo.
Yep.
They're in Orchard Park.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Orchard Park.
Which is when I went, it was snowing in Orchard Park, but it wasn't snowing in Buffalo. That was crazy.
I want to say Miami is not in Miami. It's in Coral Gables.
Yep.
Or is that that's the University of Miami? That may be
University of Miami.
I think the stadium is actually Hollywood is actually in Miami.
Hard Rock Stadium is in Miami, I think.
They're in Miami Gardens.
I'm going to Miami.
Damn. This picture is crazy. Oh, my bad.
Who else? Well, this team's don't play in their home city.
Well, when the Lakers was winning the LA championship, they wasn't in LA neither.
They was in Inglewood, the city of champions.
And they got ran out of Inglewood.
Yep, they got rocked. Never mind.
We got 6. We got 6 in LA.
Heard.
They should be the Skid Row Lakers.
Oh, Jacksonville. The Jaguars are about to play in Orlando for 2 years.
They did play in Orlando for 2 years.
They're about to. Jags are about to play in Orlando for 2 years.
They're about to this year because they're doing renovations on the stadium.
Yeah.
Cool. The Jaguars, they're going to be playing in Orlando next 2 years, I think.
All right, y'all crazy. Skid Row Lakers. The Skid Row Lakers is crazy, dog.
This dude is insane.
Y'all are out of pocket.
We're out of pocket. Okay, Mark, we're out of pocket. Yeah, I wanted to get those topics out the way.
I can't wait till the summer. We gonna have. I see it's a bunch of opportunities, but
B, that's wild. B, I don't know what this dude just out here just saying crazy stuff.
Skid Row is crazy,
man.
Is it really that bad? Never been out there. It's really that bad.
Yes.
Oh yes, Skid Row is pretty bad.
I go out there every 5th Saturday of the month. Trust me. It's a reality check.
When the Lakers went down there, they moved everybody away from where the Lakers play at, but it's still kind of bad down there.
Where Staples Center is now, what used to be a big lot, a parking lot.
Yeah,
and then AEG
there used to be apartments over there.
Yeah, AEG bought that land, and they started building Staples Center. I want to say they broke ground in '98, and then in '97. And then in 90, and they opened in 99.
And then when Juvenile may throw that ass, I mean,
wait. When the Lakers won their first championship?
99.
Well, the 3P.
99 2000.
Yeah,
and when everything completed,
back that ass up. Oh,
they completed. Remember, there was a lockout year, so they got completed. The 99 year, the shortened year when the Spurs won, that was the lockout year. They got done in like what? 2 years.
Wait, is this another subject for the conspiracy show?
What you mean? When did they get started?
No, is that person okay right there?
I don't know. She was being juvenile. She was being juvenile. No pun intended.
Wait, no. Next subject, please.
No, they broke ground in 97. They broke ground in 97, 98 year. I remember when that happened. And then eventually they opened in October of 99, which was the first year of the 3P of Shaq and Kobe.
Oh, I see a conspiracy theory, Nick.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, we'll talk about that after the show.
All right, hold on before we go real quick. Like we were talking about the Bears. Mark, you play Madden. I know you do. You talked about it. How do you feel about Caleb Williams' ass being on the cover? I don't like it at all. Fat, don't say a fucking word. You know why I don't like it. Not because of the Bears, it's because it's Caleb Williams.
I don't really care about it, man. I just hope nothing bad happened to him because of the Madden curse.
I don't like the cover, to be honest with you.
Is it because of the nails?
I don't like the way it looks. I hate the thing now, like where they're trying to like do the cool move, like the Saquon fucking ass jump backwards, and now he tried to do like the Jordan pose when he threw it, like, you know what I mean? Like, not that he was trying to do that, but that's what I'm like. People are like, "Oh, it's supposed to look like Jordan." I'm like,
I'm
glad, no, it doesn't.
I'm glad you instead of Caleb Williams to the ass pass.
He let his ass pass nothing.
All right, John.
Shout out to Kinsey and the Paws. Kinsey, if you're around, shout out to the Paws.
The Pogs? Oh,
that video about the Paws.
Damn.
About Paws.
Wait. Everybody chill out.
I heard what I heard, and I'm not changing nothing. Because I thought
at all.
I thought he said Pogs, and I'm going with it.
Paul?
Yeah, that's insane.
Pogs.
No.
P-A-W-G. Pogs.
Yes.
Pogs.
The little things you should play with his kids.
What?
Excuse me?
Wait, no, that's a cougar. Oh, wait, hold on, huh?
Bam. Whoa. Bam.
Pretty. Never mind.
Yeah, relax.
All right, everybody, John, go.
All right, let's get
this. Look at Cody's face.
Cody's
face is fat.
Let's just have a fat ass white. Never mind.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Let's get to calling out names. All right, y'all.
Jesus Christ.
My calling out names is a hell fellow well met, but
it's a what?
It's a tribute. It's a salute.
Oh.
Sam, that picture is really crazy.
What picture? Oh.
My bad.
Relax. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Mark, you got anybody for calling out names?
Oh, do anybody for calling out names? I don't think I do. Watch, as soon as I leave here, I'm gonna think like 7 of them, but no, I don't have any.
All right. What about you, Cody? You got enough for calling out names?
No, sir.
Nick Freeze.
Oh, this dude right here.
Oh, PK Subban.
Who?
PK? You don't like PK?
No, you gotta see what he got on.
Dude, you not see what this dude got on. Only Canadians could wear an outfit like that.
He's Canadian?
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
All right.
From Toronto, I think.
Nick, you got anybody?
Do I have anybody for calling out names? Nah, I think I'm good.
All right. So,
but also shout out to me for saying Karl Anthony Towns have a big ass impact in this series, and I was 100% right.
Yeah, you're right. And if they don't get in the
Henny
ball,
and the honey pack.
if they don't get in the ball tomorrow night, it's gonna be trouble. But I want to use my calling out names
Josh Harden. Oh, never mind.
to say farewell to someone we lost the other day. We all grew up watching the '90s Bulls. We all remember Stacey King. We lost Stacey King the other day at the age of 59. Obviously, he was with the Bulls through the first three-peat. Was a star at Oklahoma in the 80s. Didn't really pan out the way he did. By the way, this dude got drafted ahead of Sean Kemp. If you go back and look at that draft, and this dude was the Big Ten player, was the Big 12 player of the year.
Well, you remember Sean Kemp came straight out of high school, so
yeah. So, but if you go back to that conference, he played at Oklahoma. He beat out Danny Manning for Conference Player of the Year.
Sean Kemp was dropping off kids early.
Shut up, Danny Manning.
My bad.
So, want to play a little tribute that NBA history did about the late great Stacey King, who for the last 20 years served as the voice on commentary.
20 years? Yeah.
Since 06.
I got something to say about Stacey King too.
The 20 years anniversary.
I wonder if it's gonna be in here.
Of the Bulls. So here's some highlights of the late great Stacey King's career.
After an All-American career at the University of Oklahoma, Stacey King was selected by the Chicago Bulls with the 6th pick in the 1989 NBA draft.
Play. Stacey slams it in. Good finish.
He would play a vital role in the Bulls' first three-peat
Tony
championships in the early 90s.
It was a situation where the Bulls had been trying so hard to get over that hump from Detroit and never was able to do it. My first year, we lost in 7 games. We thought we should have won, but we didn't. And so the next time we came around, that next summer, everybody rededicated themselves, and it was special.
We won, baby! Well, you know what? We won the world champions! Now that's the inside stuff!
In 2006, he returned to the Bulls. Becoming a fan favorite as an analyst on TV broadcasts for nearly 2 decades.
Being on that first championship team is very special. It was just a magical time.
Rest in peace to Stacey King. The funniest thing the funniest thing I've ever heard about Stacey King is, I don't know if y'all seen it, John. I don't know if you're about to pull it up because you went right to it. I don't know. Oh no, you're not. And it's a video where somebody in the stands was wearing a fake Bulls jersey, and Stacey King was on his ass.
Oh yeah. Hey, Stacey King was tripping. I don't know.
Stacey King was going crazy, dog.
Hey, Mark, I don't know if bro hit a bottle or something before that broadcast, but he was wilding. He was tripping.
It seemed like it was a commercial break. He took like 3 shots and came back, and
he came back, dog. He was tripping. That shit was funny.
I can find it. But Stacey King,
rest in peace to Stacey King, man.
Did they say what he died from?
Right there. That's it right there. That's it right there.
All right, so I'm gonna play this. So y'all know Stacey King. Stacey King is one of the best analysts. I tuned in the Bulls going through these dark times. They tuned in to hear Stacey's analysis. He was very keep it real, and he was very funny. And this is the moment Nick was talking about: a Bulls fan in the stands wearing a fake Bulls jersey,
And boy, did Stacy let this dude have it. This is post-pandemic.
This is probably about 4 years ago.
That might be. I'm not gonna lie. That looks a little bit like the one that you know, like
that like you
found that on the street vendor maybe. Like
buy one get two free.
Hey,
No.
you want this NyQuil Jordan jersey?
It's got. It's like the Bulls. I'm like, it's like he might have made that at home.
Hey, we're happy to represent, brother. We're happy to represent.
Team, baby. We're the Mackle Jordan. Mackle Jordan. Stop, man.
Mackle Jordan.
We got corral ourselves.
Dog.
That looks like an old jersey.
That dude had on the scap.
Dog, that jersey was terrible.
With like the raised, it had the raised lettering on it.
That was the old Polity special.
Bam.
Dog, they was going crazy, man.
That dude went to the Slauson.
Yeah.
That dude definitely got that from the Slauson.
Nah, man, Slauson got better quality than that.
I was like, Slauson for sure got better quality than that. Hold on.
We're not about to do that to the Slauson, dog. They got better quality.
That was Broadway. This is my city.
No, that was for sure Broadway swap meet before they closed it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was definitely Broadway. You get the fresh whites. You know what I'm saying? But RIP.
Oh, Broadway's never mind. Broadway's the place we went to before we went to UCLA, huh? Me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to UCLA.
Yeah. Shout out to UCLA.
Yeah. Shout out to UCLA. But here's I was talking about it earlier. This is the '89 draft. The '89 draft, which Stacey King was drafted by the Bulls. So I'm gonna give you guys
our Compton swap meet.
So I'm gonna give
that
you
shit at
guys
Walmart now.
It is.
Walmart don't even carry it.
So look at that draft. So Purvis Ellison went 1.
Never Purvis.
Danny Ferry 2. Sean Elliott was 3. Glenn Rice, J.R. Reed, then Stacey King,
George McLeod,
Anthony White, Tom Hammonds. Oh, I ain't heard that name. Pooh Richardson.
It was nice.
Nick Anderson, Mookie Blaylock.
He was
Michael
nice.
Smith. Tim Hardaway went 14 in that draft.
The UTEP 2
That's crazy.
Year.
Tom Leachy, Dana Barrows.
Dana Barrows was good.
Damn,
Sean
Dana Barrows
Kemp.
could jump to the gym.
Oh, BJ Armstrong.
That's right. Yeah, they got Stacey and BJ in the same draft.
The great BJ Armstrong. You heard?
The 90s Trae Young.
Yeah. Whoever.
Kenny Payne.
I don't know about all that.
No, we know it's not true.
That's not.
Let's not do that.
I remember Blue Edwards.
Vladi, that was the draft. The Lakers got Vladi.
Herman Douglas.
That's crazy.
Wait, how Cornette in this draft?
Frank Cornette, not Lou Cornette. Cliff Robinson.
Shout out to Cliff. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Uncle Cliff.
Doug West.
Dino Raja.
I remember Dino Raja.
Chucky Brown. Reggie Cross. That was some.
Hey, Mark.
Yo.
Hey, calling BJ Armstrong Trae Young is like calling Anthony Edwards Anthony Peeler.
True. Yeah. That's true. That's
so.
Anthony Peeler's crazy.
Anthony, and then not disrespect Anthony Peeler, but that was
in this situation, it's disrespect. There's definitely disrespect this situation.
Because the only thing I think about when someone bring up Anthony Peeler is this story that Byron Scott told when they was playing the Bulls and they was doing shoot-arounds at the Forum, and the Lakers were coming off the court, and the MJ was like, "B, you not playing tonight?" He's like, "Nah, man, injured hamstring." Young guy Anthony Peeler, he's starting for me tonight. He started for you? Yeah, 50.
Nick Van Exel, the '90s Rajon Rondo. I ain't gonna lie to you, Nick Van Exel. Never mind.
Hold up, Sam.
We're not doing that. Nick Van. Hold on. Hold on. We're not doing that, and he's not. Rondo, man.
Rondo was. Yeah. Come on, man.
Bam. Hey, dog. Rondo did not have the layup package or the crossover that Nick Van Exel had. I'm sorry.
Rondo probably had a better basketball IQ than Nick the Quick. But
yeah,
player? Come on, man.
Nah. We're not doing that. Hell no. Nick Van Exel, dog. Nick Van Exel was a dog.
Coming out of Cincinnati in '90. All right, man.
Go ask Bob Huggins
Hey,
about
man.
Nick Van Exel.
Shit, you better, nigga.
Well,
You better not talk shit to Nick Van Exel. He gonna whoop your ass too.
Go ask the Spurs about Nick Van Exel in the 90s.
Nick Van Exel, he was going crazy in the 90s.
Don't like Shawn Lakers, man. Don't like Shawn Lakers, man. That was a fun
Hey.
squad. We just were good.
Hell
enough
yeah,
to
right, hey, right there on Channel 9.
Yes.
When they had Eldon Campbell from Inglewood, rest in peace.
Eddie Jones.
Hey, look,
Nick
when
Van
the
Exel.
jerseys were actually gold,
Right.
They still didn't match.
not this stupid ass yellow they got right now.
They still don't. The color still don't match.
It don't match at all. But when you win, everything matches.
That lets you know Brandon can make everything better.
Shout out to Magic.
Nick Van Exel. All right, man.
Well, he for sure was Brandon, the boss daughter.
By the way,
She was branding him too.
We traded him for Tyronn Lue.
Who, Nick Van Exel?
Wait, Nick Van Exel was traded for Tyronn Lue?
Yeah.
Only to get stepped over.
Yeah, the year before we won a championship.
If I'm Nick Van Exel, I got a problem with the Lakers.
They traded him. They traded him in the knockout year. We traded the draft day. Matter of fact, we made a deal with Denver. We had got Tyronn Lue and Tony Batiste for sent Nick Van Exel to the Nuggets.
Tony Batiste.
Damn, he was balling with the Nuggets too. Now that I'm thinking about it, god damn.
Tony Batiste is a legit power forward, dog. I just want everybody to know that.
Yes.
Yeah, we had
that motherfucker. Hey, that motherfucker was strong as fuck.
We had some
right.
on that squad. We
Come
had
on.
him and we
Let's go.
had Mario Bennett. But we don't get up out of here.
Mario Bennett and his name wasn't in it.
Yeah, Mario Bennett used to be wild, man. Mario Bennett, he was in these streets. I thought that Mario
Bennett was
he was
in
at
it.
AC Green too.
All right, we don't. Who did this?
Oh shit! Speaking of being in it, we have a 69% discount off of Only John.
Put this crap on.
If you
put this crap on
just click that
where the heck is this? This
that barcode right there,
this
John,
is-
stop hating.
This is false advertising.
John,
Stop hating.
Everybody 69% off. That if you click on that code right there, it's Only John.
Get that crap off my screen.
And if they have an extra tier on there where
Arizona State Mario Bennett.
if you
Sam.
if you pay a little extra, you see the Vegas backstage footage.
Yeah, you gotta put your ear to the. Never mind.
You don't need a glass in the door.
All right. Now we're
So,
moving.
I grew up listening to ear to the streets.
You don't need to
And
be a
you
cup.
tell me if it's a pack of cigarettes getting packed or some Pootie Tang whip action.
All right.
And that's the show, boys and girls.
Man, that's my,
Wait, who was getting whipped?
John.
What?
Oh shit!
No, I wasn't.
Wait, wait, the noise. Never mind.
Nah, that's false. What,
Holy
hold up now. We're not gonna do that.
Hey.
We're not gonna do that.
Accusations. These are not accusations. This is false accusation. And furthermore,
Hey, John, what was being said? It was rumor there was a naughty chair out there.
No, I would say this.
Has been known to be quite the screamer.
Hey, I'm gonna send y'all a picture what the chair look like.
This is a AI reenactment of.
Oh no!
Uh oh!
By the way, today is National Sex Day. By the way, 6/9. Go figure. On Tuesday.
The code word is crazy.
All right, me get up out of here. Check me out tomorrow with these two people who are disturbing the comment section and trail on Sports View Wrestling.
Who, Nick?
No, not Nick.
What I do?
Yep.
Check Mark out Thursday. No rules. 8:00 Pacific on the gram. Give me ill will. And then me and Mark will be back Friday for Sports for You to recap Game 4. Real quick, let's get your picks. What's the scenario tomorrow? Who wins Game 4?
What's the scenario? What? Oh, huh?
That's
oh, you don't know about that.
I don't.
They had that as one of the best posse cuts ever.
Scenario?
Yep.
All right.
Nah, I'll tell you. Yeah.
All right. I got the Knicks winning tomorrow. Like I said, Knicks are 6. I think they win tomorrow, but they're not winning in San Antonio.
I said my original pick was Spurs in 6. I'm gonna say this. I'm picking the Knicks to win tomorrow. But if the Spurs win,
It's trouble.
It can get ugly for the Knicks. It can get ugly for the Knicks.
What is wrong with you, dude?
If a ball leg gives you handed, is it considered?
All right, man.
Hey, you ever think Stevie Wonder ate pussy?
Dude, you don't gotta see the no. Okay. All right, man. Let me shut up.
Spurs tomorrow.
You got Spurs. Nick, who you got?
Thank you, Cody.
I got the Knicks winning.
All right. So we'll be back on Friday to recap Game 4, look ahead to Game 5, and everything else. So make sure you hit that subscribe button for Sports for You.
Think you ever accidentally licked the ass?
Townhouse, Culture Class, Ballers and Briefs. Big announcement coming real soon for about and then about the summer, what we got planned for the summer. And then we'll be back.
Basketball jerseys all summer.
By the way, the World Cup is this week. It starts Thursday.
Wait, where's the World Cup at?
It's here.
Out here.
And
US, Canada, Mexico, my guy.
Time for me to get out of here.
Go to go to your local establishment. They're gonna be having watch parties all weekend.
No, don't go to your local establishment. I work at those establishments. Fuck y'all.
Oh, my bad. That's my bad, Nick. Well, don't go to the one where Nick works.
Go to the one that Nick works because there's somebody there that needs to leave.
Hey, chill out.
But necessary go Mexico. USA. Well, I don't even know nothing about soccer, but I'll be watching. But enjoy the World Cup.
Why she got ice on her shoulder? She wasn't shooting.
Yo, that's hate, Mark.
Who?
Nothing. It's like a girl pulling a growing.
Getting up out of here.
Hey, know what Caitlin Clark did?
We'll see y'all.
All right then, y'all got we gotta cut it.
Yes, sir.
Cody said cut it. You gotta look at Cody's face.
No, you sure that was cut it or that was a scissors? A sign for scissors.
Excuse me.
Wait. Peace out.
For you, from the coast to you, 3 LA minds talking what we do, from the streets to the stats, from the bar to the chat, sports for you. Yeah, we run it like that. Hit that link, lock that feed, John. Nick, all that you need, sports for you. Every day, new seed, from LA roots to the whole world's league.